In this module, we will discuss assessment techniques that can aid in understanding your respective leadership style. Haas and Tamarkin say that leadership means self-discovery and getting a better yield out of your attributes. Everyone has different strengths and weaknesses, different passions and talents, but great leaders are made by using those talents and managing their weaknesses to make their leadership style. By leading with passion and knowing the strengths and weaknesses of yourself, you are able to then help others and lead by example. The best way to know whether or not you would like a certain job, activity, or volunteer experience is to know yourself. Learning more about your personality traits will really help you to get to know yourself in a more in-depth way, which will help in future leadership endeavors. Personality is easily defined as a set of personal characteristics that help explain why people do what they do. These can be simple personality traits, or they can be more complex, depending on what you're talking about. For example, someone could have a personality trait of being really funny and the spark in the room, but they can also be a problem solver. We use personality traits to not only understand ourselves, but also others around us. Everyone at varying times can be like all other people, some other people, or like no one else. This is what makes each person unique and similar at the same time. The Myers-Briggs Type Indicator Test is one test that has become very popular in helping to discover oneself and how their personality type can be related back to your leadership style. The Myers-Briggs Type Indicator Test, also known as the MBTI, is a personality assessment that was made by Katharine Cook Briggs and her daughter Isabel Briggs Meyer in the 1940s. They based their assessment off of a set of theories that were written by Carl Jung in a book called Psychological Types. The first set of tests were made during World War II. They wanted to allow women who were entering the workforce the opportunity to see which types of wartime jobs they would be most comfortable and effective in. This test is still used today, with over 2 million people taking the test every year. So why are these assessments important? It is important for you to take assessments like these because they not only help you to reach your leadership and career goals, but they also help you to learn more about your strengths. Knowing what your personality type is and what others might be can help you interact more successfully with friends, family, acquaintances, and coworkers. The Mbti preferences are divided into 4 main preference pairs: extroversion versus introversion, sensing versus intuition, thinking versus feeling, and judging versus perceiving. There are 8 preferences altogether, which when combined make 16 different personality combinations. When taking this assessment, it is important to note a few key concepts. These preference names mean different things when talking in psychological terms as opposed to everyday language. So judging does not mean that you are a judgmental person, and thinking does not mean you are more intelligent. Remember, these are preferences. You can behave both ways on each continuum, but this test is designed to aid in seeing which preference you lean towards. Note also that these are continuums. You can have a clear, moderate, or slight score on each line.